people? It's your boy Chig from Guna Eagle Eye, coming to you again with a brand new video. This time it is player ratings, where me and Lee get to talk about that game. Yes, that game where Arsenal lost 2-1 to Wolves. Joining me as always is my partner in crime. Let's say hello to the kid. Lee, say hello to the people.
Fuming. What else can you say? Bruv? You've got an experienced goalkeeper who does madness like that when you've already had your centre-back sent off. Absolute clown.
Yeah.
Idiot. Yeah, idiot. Yeah, we might have got back in it with 10. Yeah, we definitely weren't with 9, that's for sure. Yeah, idiot. Yeah, it turns out it is only a 1-game ban, not a 3-game ban.
It is a 1-game ban.
So, yeah, it's like, why are you doing that, bruv? Like, why? There was no need for him to do that. I don't get it.
And it's like Ben says, you know, he goes, the manager sacrificed the FA Cup for this.
No, I prefer not to speak. If I speak, I am in big trouble.
Oh dear. All right, guys, you know how we do by now. Please do slap a like on these videos. Mods, I still need you to be on point. There's the occasional guy that likes to think he's smart and put a snide comment in there. So mods, please do be on point. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I endeavor to do a couple of mods streams this week. I say a couple. Yeah, so one to analyze the window and one to just kind of talk about the state of play of Arsenal, which I'm hoping to do with this young man at some point. So I will have to work out our diaries and see, because usually it's full. But yeah, for those people who are asking to be mods, I like to watch people for some time before I make a mods. That's the straight truth. So if you're like brand new and you're asking to be made a mod, the chances of that are slim to none. But if you're cool over a period of months and I see no issues, believe me, I'll make you a mod. I've got a Palace fan as a mod right now. So that just goes to show you I consider anyone as a moderator. Anyway, the game itself. Now, I know Lee had a lot to say during the end. Obviously, I was setting up my stream, so I didn't have much else to say. I'm a bit in shock, I must admit. By the way, apparently United are 1-0 up. I know Southampton got...
My man had a red. They had a red card.
Yeah, the red card in like 2 minutes, didn't they?
You should see the tackle. Disgusting. Yeah, literally disgusting. Studs up, straight down him, bro.
It was a horrible one, right near the balls as well. By the way, thank you very much for your generous donation. Chig, what was the genuine point loaning Saliba now? The season's a write-off. You could have been using this time to integrate him into the team and replace both Sideshow Bob and Holden. Well, these are things that me and Liv said for months. So
what do we know?
It's very apparent that he rates
Pepe every game, and all of a sudden he scores goals, bruv. Who knew?
It's very apparent that he rates the two. He's obviously given one of them a new contract, where we both anticipate he'll give the other one a new contract as well. So it is what it is. So we'll see what happens. But I agree with you. I think it's more likely he'll sell Saliba than sacrifice his chosen two. That's just my honest opinion on it. But we'll see what happens. As for Leno, I mean, see, this is the problem with Leno. This is the kind of thing that he does that always makes me completely stop, riding with him completely. Like, there's always something about him. I've been telling you for some time that I feel like he's improved a lot recently, and I still think he has. I think he's been very good recently. He's made a lot of good, smart saves. His distribution has gotten a little bit quicker. It's gotten better, generally. But there's always that but with it. There's always that, and this was another example of that. You know, you're in trouble, We're already one man down. Just keep shit tight. Don't do anything stupid. You never know. We might be able to bump some sort of point out of this situation. This guy comes flying out of the traps, which, let's face it, if Runnison done that, we would have ended his career tonight.
Yeah.
As a fan base, we would have ended his career tonight. So, it's a shame. It's one of them ones where I'm just like, you know, you shake your head. The Luiz one, I agree, was a little bit unlucky, but like I said to you earlier in the stream, why is it always him? Why is it always him that mistimes the run? Why is it always him that's on the wrong side of a defender? You know, brother, you're the most experienced motherfucker there. You're the one that's won stuff.
Yeah, he's the most decorated player at our football club, Chig.
But yeah, it seems like you're the one that plays like the most naive person there.
We're looking to give this guy a new deal, by the way.
Bro, I didn't even know that for a fact, but I could tell. I could definitely tell. You know, especially with the way Arteta was sucking him off. What was it, earlier this week, talking about, oh, David Luiz, he's so brilliant, he's so timeless in his performance. And in my mind, I'm thinking to myself, every time you motherfuckers praise him, the next performance he fucks up. Every time. It always happens. Every time you start lauding him, it's like he relaxes and then he switches off and then starts fucking up. It always happens. So, I don't know. It's just, it's, to me, I'm at the point now where I'm just like, with David Luiz, I hope he goes, but I do have this feeling that he will sign a new deal.
He ain't going nowhere, bruv. He ain't going nowhere. Let's be real here. He ain't going nowhere. He ain't going nowhere. I see some guy in your chat saying Lee's the most agenda-driven Arsenal fan he's ever seen. Well, thanks. Yeah, my agenda is to win the title, mate. I don't know what yours is, but I want to win the title. And I demand better from my football club, mate. I don't accept mediocrity. But thanks for watching. Make sure you stick a thumbs up or a thumbs down, whatever tickles your fancy, mate. Guys.
Whatever tickles your fancy.
Yeah, man. Disappointing, Chig. Very disappointing. Dominated as well. The first half. And the thing is, I could kind of deal with the red card and the penalty. Yeah, but the Lacazette sub, that pissed me off. I can't lie. Yeah, but you're like, okay, they're not peppering us. Adama was skinning Cedric. You're thinking, okay, Neto's twisted up Bellerin a few times. I'm thinking, okay, well, we're not exactly under siege. It's like we're still getting opportunity. Yeah, we're still getting chances. We're still getting the odd corner, the odd free kick. Yeah, and then he does that. Like, he finished that game for us tonight. Fuming.
Yeah, the funny thing is, and here is the thing that is controversial. I thought we played so well in the first half. Like, so well. We were so on point. Everything was looking comfortable. I thought, flipping hang. This is looking easy. But I remember you came back into the screen, I think after a cigarette. I said, my only worry is we ain't scored yet. And then shortly after then, we scored. But then you made this very good point. You said, yeah, but it's taken us like 4 or 5 attempts to get that one goal. And imagine if at that point we were 3-0 up, 2-0 up at that point, at minimum. We'd have been okay, I think. At the very least, we'd have got some sort of point out of it. So it's things like that do make you. We do need to be a lot more clinical in goal.
And that just goes to show how quick a game can change in this league, mate. Yeah. We dominated them. We battered them in that first half, bruv. Yeah. And then one lapse of concentration, bang, it's 1-1. Yeah. Yeah. Another lapse of concentration. Well, not even a lapse of concentration, just a fucking idiot running out of goal playing volleyball, bruv. Yeah, what was he doing? Yeah, what was he doing? Come on. We're still in the game at that point. Yeah, it's only 2-1. We could possibly nick a draw. I even said this like in the watch along. I was like, if we can somehow just squeeze a draw out of it, I'll be happy. And he comes running out of his goal doing that. Like, I don't get it, mate. What was he thinking? He's let David Luiz off the hook tonight. Although I don't blame David Luiz myself. A lot of the talk would have been about VAR. I'm sure there's fans out there crying about VAR. I put a tweet out. Yeah, there's people sending me screenshots of, oh, but what did David Luiz do wrong? Bruv, it's a penalty. If it's the other way round and we didn't get it, you'll be atting the FA crying about VAR. It's a penalty, mate.
It's a penalty. To be honest with you, this is where I slightly disagree. I can sort of understand people bitching about whether it's a red. Yes, I agree with the rule. The rule is the rule. But I'll give you some slack if you don't know the rule and you're bitching about whether it's a red or not. But it's a penalty, man. But there's no reason for the striker to go down in that situation.
It's
the striker
7 yards
is where
open goal.
he wants to be. It's where he wants to be.
It's harsh.
And right when he's about to pull the trigger.
It's harsh, but it's a pen. And if it happened the other end, I'd want a penalty for it. And I'd want the red.
Yeah. To be honest, yeah. Over 400 people watching. Please do slap a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button. We are about to start player ratings. Just want to thank Alan excuse me.
Big up, Alan.
For becoming a member. I saw you becoming a member of Leeds earlier. So thank you, my brother, for the double sign up. Thank you, my bro. You should see some new material this week. So keep a lookout. Any spammers, I don't know what they are spamming, but I've just seen people say stop spamming. Just time them out. Time them out. Warn them. If they're still spamming, block them. Don't take any shit. Apparently it's 2-0 to United. Apparently.
Oh, wow. There you go.
Okay. Right. So let's get into this. This should be very interesting from the very start. You guys know how we do this. Player ratings. We go from the very top of the starting lineup to the very bottom. We rate the manager as well. It is not a prerequisite that you agree with us or that we agree with you. I cannot stress that more. However, if you don't agree with us, all you got to do is just let us know what your mark would be. What is your rating? I'll try and capture that. And yeah, if I capture that, we may be able to have a brief discussion. That's all. And yeah, all over your mum's face, Patrick. All over your mum's face. Absolute idiot. Anyway, all right, here we go. So let's start off with Bert Leno. Bert Leno, -1, -10. No, in all honesty, obviously, 0. 0. 0 because he should have known better. 0 because as one of the most experienced people in the team, you should be keeping it tight. You should be helping your teammates out. You didn't do that. Fuck him. 0.
0.
Yeah.
0.
Yeah.
0, bruv. There's nothing else you can say. 0. Yeah. He should know better. He should know better, mate. Yeah. He's an experienced goalkeeper in the Premier League. Yeah. He's an experienced goalkeeper, full stop. He should know better. He's been decent recently as well. Yeah. Embarrassing. You can't blame him for their goal. No goalkeeper in the world saving that. Yeah. By the way, that Martinho strike. What a finish, bro. The penalty was even sick as well. Let's be real. Yeah. 0. Sorry, not good enough.
Agreed.
Don't care what he did with anything else throughout that game. That one moment eradicated everything.
Oh,
0.
of course. Of course.
And it's not just about this game. It's about the next game because we're going with Matt Ryan, who's injured, or Runnison against Aston Villa away. Yeah? You absolute melt. 0.
Yeah, I agree. If you wanted Valentine's off that badly, mate, all you had to do was ask.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay. Hector Bellerin.
Hector Bellerin. Hecky B. First half, I thought he was all right.
I thought he was playing in the second half.
I thought he was all right first half. Apart from the one where he cut inside and just shanked it straight to their player, he did all right first half. Second half, my God, Neto spun him like a fidget spinner,
Yeah.
bro. Yeah. I'm going to give him
3.
I'm going to give him a 4.
Give it a 3. Fuck him. All right.
I think I'm being a bit over the top with a 4, but I'm sticking with a 4. Yeah, he's getting a 4. I could quite easily have given him a 0, bruv, but I won't because he did all right in the first half. But yeah, I'm giving him a 4.
Robert Holden.
Took one for the team. That gets a point because they were away. That would have totally killed the game off.
Yeah.
It's hard to mark Rob Holden. It shouldn't be, but it is hard because the first half he didn't really have a lot to do. Second half,
he wasn't great in the second half, so that's the thing.
I think it was him that got dumped on his ass on the halfway, in it.
Yeah.
Fucking man, 5.
Yeah, I'd agree with that. 5 out of 10.
He was good first half. Yeah, he's getting a 5. Yeah, if I was marking him on first half, I would have given him a 7 or an 8. Yeah, second half, sorry mate, you were dog shit. Yeah, fucking hell, and it's knocked my whole table over, bruv. Jesus Christ. Yeah, 5. Yeah, not good enough, mate. Not good enough. Yeah, okay. Best of a bad bunch, though, by the way.
David Luiz.
David Luiz. Because it's always him, I'm marking him down. He didn't mean it. It wasn't deliberate. It was accidental. He didn't initiate it. But why is it always you, bruv? Why is it always you in that position where you're the guy? You're the guy that gets the red. Why is it? I'm giving him a fucking 0, bro. Fuck him.
Yeah.
He was actually.
I gave him a 1. That was me being sympathetic. Like you said, why is it always him? 1 out of 10.
Because he's always out of position.
The most decorated, the most experienced person in that side always has us on the back foot.
And the maddest thing is, the maddest thing is,
I said it earlier in the game. It's almost like I predicted it. It's like I predicted it. I said it earlier in the game that no matter how well that guy is playing, I will never fully trust him because there's always that. You know what?
I would have rather he just slowed down and accepted they were going to score and get 1-1 going in at half time with 11 men. Yeah. I would have accepted that. I would have cussed him. Don't get it twisted. I would have ripped him and said, "Man, slowing down." But then when you see what happened,
if I saw him do this,
changed the
game behind him, I'd have been
yeah. But when you see what transpired from that minute onwards, it's hard to blame him, bruv, because he didn't do it on purpose. But why is it always him? I'm not blaming him either, but I'm just going to give him a 0 because the whole game changed on that decision. Yeah, it's not his fault, which is probably harsh giving him a 0, but it's always him. Yeah, I don't actually think he played bad. I thought he was one of our top 4 in the first half. Yeah, top 4 players in the first half. But it's always him. Yeah, I'm fucking man. Give him a 0.
Okay.
There's still people in the chat saying it ain't a penalty, you know. How is it not a penalty? Bro, let me ask you a question, Corey. Yeah, big up to you, my guy. Yeah. If that's not a penalty, but we get the same thing happen against Villa on the weekend, you'll be tweeting or sitting in there saying, "I can't believe VAR robbed us." Bro, it's a penalty. Come on. It's a pen. He didn't mean it. It was accidental. Their stride patterns were different. The guy slowed down. He's 7 yards out. He's going to score. I would rather David Luiz just stop.
Yeah, the chat room is really split on this. Really split.
No, listen, they're entitled to their opinion. Yeah, it's up to them, isn't it? It's a pen. Yeah, for me, it's a pen and it is a red. If it happens down the other end and we didn't get given a pen or a red, or we got given the pen and the yellow, we'd all be crying about it. So come on, let's have a bit.
Even me and you have our slightly own takes on it. Because I think it's a pen.
That's not the whole reason we lost this game, by the way. That's the reason the game switched. But that's not the reason we lost the game.
See, even me and you have a slightly different take on it. Because I think it's a pen. I don't necessarily think it's a red. Even though I know
it is. An attempt for the ball, so the letter of the law says it is.
Yeah, but I think sometimes you just show a little bit of common sense there.
I've seen Adrian Clark, the Arsenal fucking ex-footballer who I can't even remember ever playing for us, by the way, has tweeted out, I see it when I went for a cigarette. How can accidental foul in the box not be classed the same as accidental handball? Well, because that's the fucking laws, mate. I know you want to keep your job at Arsenal doing the fucking tactical breakdown, mate. Yeah. It's a penalty and it's a red. Whether I like it, you like it, or any other fucker likes it, the letter of the law says that that is a penalty and that is a red. The laws are shit. We all know this. VAR is a shit. We all know that. But unfortunately, if that's down the other end, yeah, we'd all be crying for a fucking foul, for a penalty and a red. So let's not all be hypocrites here, yeah? That was not the main reason that game completely swung. It was a big reason, yeah? But we still had half time, by the way, and it was the perfect time to get a red card if ever you're going to get one, because it was right on the stroke of half time. Yeah, so you've now got a 15-minute team talk to make your next move, and you decided to take Lacazette off. Well done, mate. Well done. Take a striker off. Fuck it. Let's just take a striker off. We'll bring a defender on. We'll take a striker off. Well done, mate. Yeah, you keep your fucking striker on. No other manager in world football would have made that choice, bro. They would have took Smith Rowe off. 99.9% of them would have took Smith Rowe off. Yeah, come on. Yeah. And again, that had a major input in the game. Yeah. So if you accumulate that decision, which is harsh but is a penalty, is a red, with them scoring it, cool. You've now got 15 minutes to sort something out and get a plan. You then decide to take off your striker. That's now added onto it. Then your fucking dopey goalkeeper decides, oh, I'm going to play volleyball. Yeah. Come on. These things all accumulate. Yeah. Yeah. That was the first one of like a domino effect. Yeah. Like, but it's always him. Like, listen, David Luiz played well in that game. Yeah. I can't blame him for what happened. It's just one of those innocuous challenges. But by the letter of the law, it's a red and a pen. And if it's the other end, we'd be fucking crying like bitches about it if we didn't get it. So come on, man. Let's not be hypocrites, yeah? Man says you're tapped. Yeah, I'll tap your mum if you carry on, bruv. Don't worry about that. I'll get permission from the wifey as well. She can video it. We'll put it on our OnlyFans, yeah?
Just a spiteful fuck.
I know you can get arrested for that, bruv. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, fucking... You know, I'll say no more. My lips are sealed, bruv. I'm like his mum. You know what I mean?
Let's not go down this road. Someone will tape it up. Like, oh, guess what these two are doing now?
Man. Come on, let's go. Fuck it, man. Who we going next? Cedric.
Actually, we both commented on how poor we thought Cedric was.
Shit, bruv. I can't lie.
For most of the game. And yeah, I think Cedric, I'm going to give a 3-2.
Oh,
I do feel sorry for him a little bit, just because he's not playing on his side.
Man's getting paid 70 bags a week to play for Arsenal, bruv. Why are you feeling sorry for this man?
That's the thing. That's the thing. So yeah.
Why are you feeling sorry for him? I'm giving him a 1, bruv. He was dog shit from the get-go. He was our worst player in the first half.
He was bad. Yeah. Even when we were playing well.
Going up against Adama Traore, yeah, I get that because he is a big boy and he is rapid. But bruv, take one for the team. Yeah.
Do you know what? You know what? I'll knock him 1 down. You're right. 2 out of 10.
I'm giving him a 1. The only reason I'm giving him a 1 is because he was up against somebody who was fucking huge. Yeah, bruv. This guy's fucking forearms are bigger than my thighs, bruv. Yeah. Yeah, man's got fucking. He's hench, bruv. Yeah, where's Maitland Niles? But yeah, he was up against me. He was up against the juiced up Iwobi. That's hard work, but at least he carried on trying. But yeah, dog shit. He was our worst player in the first half, but a few more took precedent after that, bruv. But yeah.
Okay. Thomas Partey.
Oh God. Thomas Partey's hard to mark. Again, like Holden. Because first half I thought he was sick. Yeah. Apart from one ball he just put straight out of play. Yeah. Every single pass I think completed. And he put Saka through in the first minute. Winning balls, cool as a cucumber. His
combination with Saka.
His agility, he's sick. His passing, his vision. Yeah, he's
strong. Passing with Saka was brilliant. Like, yeah, he clearly have a good understanding already.
But second half, I make Pandemic Pep right taking him off because again, we went down to 9 men and he had to sacrifice one. He sacrificed the right one this time because if Partey had gone and got another and I said this to you when he was going up with his studs up and a 50-50 ball, I was like, boy, this guy's one tackle away from a red. Yeah, because he was on a yellow. So well done to Arteta for taking him off. I'm going to give him a 5. And that's maybe a little bit harsh, but I'm going to give him a 5 because do you know what? He can't do it all on his own. I get that, yeah. But you've still got fucking players on the pitch that can help you out, bruv. Yeah, and the second half he looked out of his depth at times. Yeah, I wouldn't say he was completely dog shit, man. You were 4-0 up. Yeah, I bet Rance is loving life.
He's loving life.
I wouldn't say he was completely dog shit because the first half I thought he was in our top 4 players. Yeah, and I would have had him up there with Saka and Pepe and Luiz. Second half he was in our bottom 4, bruv. Yeah, and that's why I'm giving him 5. Overall, it was a bang average performance.
I'll give him a 6. I thought he was probably among our best players in the first half. I won't go as far as bottom, but I hear what Lee was saying.
Man, he said all 1 for all of them.
I don't necessarily disagree with that either. But no, yeah, I think for me, I'll give him a 6, Partey. I think he was... yeah, I thought we got to see the best and worst of him, which I guess is perhaps an interesting test because when everything's going well, brilliant player, maybe there's a question to be asked when we're under pressure. So that's maybe a bit harsh, but a question maybe that needs to be posed to him. I would have expected. No, COYG, but I did get some from your mum's house, which I had to use after I finished, just so you know.
Big up to my dad. It says "Come on, you gooners." Maybe you should change it to "Come on, your mum, bruv."
Come on, your mum. I don't know,
yeah. COYM. Come on, your mum, bruv. Yeah, don't worry about that, bruv. Yeah.
Dickhead. Honestly, I think people just come in here just to get dissed.
I let them crack on, man. Listen, they're viewing it, bruv. Yeah, they're bored, bruv. Lockdown's got these man fucking moving mad, bruv. Yeah, let them crack on. Yeah, these men will be clipping everything, bruv. They're watching you like a hawk right now. I've already
100%.
I've already been clipped and put out there, bruv. Don't worry about that one. When Leno got sent off, and I was like, this guy's a dickhead.
Yeah, I've already seen it. I've already seen it. Well, let
them crack on, mate. Let these people crack on. Keep clipping it. Keep sharing it, yeah? Wait till you get to the score for Arteta and clip that, yeah? How about clip that? I'll tell you what, I'll clip it myself.
I'll give mine and then stand back, people.
Yeah, don't worry about that. I'll clip Arteta's score myself because none of you wasters have put it out there anyway, so I'll clip it, yeah? That's the beauty of doing YouTube. I can actually put markers on streams, even if it ain't my stream. So I can clip myself, innit? Yeah, come on. Yeah? Manuel got a penalty as well, by the way. So this could be 5-0 to United. Fucking hell, they're blowing this lot away.
Could it be another 9-0?
I'm blowing my man's mum up. Like, come.
Could it be another 9-0 for Southampton? Oh dear.
Go on, Xhaka. Xhaka, baby. Let's do a 3-2-1. Let's do a 3-2-1. Yeah, and then we'll just bust the score out. Yeah.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. 6.
Again, because I thought he had a good first half.
I thought he was decent today. And do you know what? When I don't notice Granit Xhaka, bruv, he's had a good game.
Yeah, it's true. That is literally the opposite for any other player. But for Granit Xhaka,
if I don't see Granit Xhaka, man's had a good game. Yeah, I'll give him a 6.
Probably had a good game. Yeah.
Yeah. He 100%. Was actually very good in the first half. Second half, I didn't see him, so he gets an extra score for that, bruv. So I was giving him a 5 at half time because I thought he played all right. Yeah. So I'm like, okay, you're all right. You get a 5. I didn't see him second half, bruv. So you get a +1. Yeah. So you get a 6, bruv. Yeah. I didn't see you second half. 6. Yeah. 6. Yeah. He was all right.
Okay.
At least it weren't him getting a red card today. At least Leno and Luiz didn't tell us all to fuck off, bruv. Do you know what I'm saying?
This is true.
Like, could you imagine if they said Smithy Rowe? Let's go Smithy Rowe.
Smithy Rowe. Oh, I think we'll disagree on this one.
Should we do a 3-2-1 again?
No. We won't do one of those. I'm going to give him a 5.
Oh,
which I know is high.
Oh.
But I've seen a lot of people say that they thought he was shit. Now, maybe I saw something different. But in the first half, and I am marking him predominantly for his first half. For the first half, I thought he was working hard. And then I remember seeing, I think it was Iffy. I remember seeing his comment in your chat saying, that he thought Smith Rowe was dead. And I was like, Am
He
I
weren't
not
great.
seeing something right? And literally, look at the chat room lit up since I said that. And I'm like, oh, okay, maybe I didn't see something. Maybe I overrated his performances. But to me, he looked like the constant bull, which was looking for the out ball, and that was what I liked about what he was trying to do. I thought he was discreetly working quite hard, but maybe I'm wrong about that. But that was just maybe I just saw a couple of runs and assumed he was playing well. I could definitely hold my hands up. I wasn't watching him especially closely, but yeah, I guess you have a mark on that one because
I'll give him a
apparently
3.
I'm way off.
I'll give him a 3.
Wow, really? That
Yeah,
bad?
3.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought he was poor today. Listen, he weren't great in the first half. At half time, I would have probably given him a 5. Yeah. But to keep him on, bruv, and not take him off for Gabriel.
I would have
Yeah,
taken him off.
yeah, the
Yeah.
manager's getting marked down -1 for that, by the way. Yeah. He's getting -1, the manager, for that, because any other manager in world football would have took off Smith Rowe and kept the striker on. This manager thinks he's some sort of fucking tactical genius, bruv, yeah? Right? And I know you can't legislate for Matinho, Screamer, and Leno fucking playing volleyball, yeah? Right? But at the same time, you've got 15 minutes to make a decision. You decide, yeah, let me take off my striker, yeah, who can hold the ball up. The only one of the front three who can actually hold the ball up, yeah? Right? And what I'll do is I'll leave on a guy who was pretty average in the first half, because he's from Hale End. Yeah, more like Fail End, bruv. Yeah, big up to Smith Rowe. I do rate you, by the way, but Fail End, bruv. Yeah, there's more fouls than good. Yeah, but yeah, today 3 and not good enough, mate. Not good enough. Not good enough.
Okay, and this is a reasonable point that Nicole's just made. To be fair, you know, he is young. He has played a lot of back-to-back.
Yeah. You got to manage these people. Same with Guendouzi, bruv. I was critical of Unai Emery. Yeah, for constantly playing Guendouzi. I rate Guendouzi, but I was like, yo, this boy's playing too much football, bruv. Yeah, this is where Fergie was the master, bruv. Yeah, Fergie would put people in and then just drop them straight back out. Even if they scored 5 straight games, he'd be like, yo, you're in the reserves again, mate. Yeah. And they'd be like, everyone would be like, rah, man's just dropped him to reserves after 5 goals. Yeah. Manage them. Keep their expectations low. Yeah. Keep their mentality in check. Make sure they ain't getting a big head mentality. Make sure they're chilling with it. Yeah. I'm not saying Smith Rowe's like that. He doesn't appear, when you see him and you hear him speak and stuff like that, he doesn't come across as that guy. But at the same time, yeah, he was poor today. He was very poor today. Yeah. And a lot of people in the chat in the game, throughout the game, were calling for Odegaard to come on, who we didn't see. But we'll see. We'll see what happens in the next game, Villa away.
Yeah, you could be right about this Odegaard thing. You know, I didn't realize how many games he hasn't played recently.
I told you, bro.
I thought
more than 105 minutes in a row, bro. Without
he's not played any game. I mean, it's going to take him a while just to get fit. Never mind.
By which time he'll be out of the Europa League. Yeah. And I'm telling you, him and Matt Ryan between them, if they get double digits between them, it's a miracle.
Blimey.
Clip that. Right. Clip that. Somebody clip that. Clip it. Yeah. If they get double digit games between them, yeah. Right. It's a miracle.
I didn't realize. I honestly didn't realize. Big up to over 600 people now watching. Once again, please do slap the like up in this video. Look, there you go. Somebody said, keep the hands nice and up, clearly.
Keep hands in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air. Put your hands up in the air.
So, yes.
I'm telling you, bro.
See, that's how you banter. I don't get offended by that.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah. Only 51 more likes needed for 200, apparently. I love Diego. My man's on this thing. So, yes, please do slap a like on this video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. I'd appreciate if you guys can do that. Chick is doing a Leno. See? That's the way of doing it. That's kind-hearted banter.
I like it.
That's not mean-spirited banter. That I like. See? Okay. What was I going to say now?
Front three.
Front three. Saka.
8.
Yes. Thought was superb.
Faded though, man.
But it should have been his
Faded.
night. It should have been his night, and he
Could have had a hat-trick.
ended up having to do defensive work for the rest
Yeah.
of it.
Ended up getting schooled with Bellerin by Neto, bruv.
Yeah.
Yeah. And by the way, he stopped. Yeah. It was like, what, you done me and Bellerin? Yeah. Man just stopped and let Bellerin chase him. Yeah. Do you know what? It was only the fact he was so good on the night I let him off that, yeah. Because if he had done that any other night, bruv, I would have been cussing him. Yeah. He should have scored in the first 30 seconds. He did score and it was disallowed because Lacazette was offside. He had another chance that he probably should have squared around the corners to Hecky B. Although I see why he didn't, because man would have spooned it out the stadium. It would have ended up outside the gaff, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I would have had the match ball. But yeah, I thought he was quality, bruv. And that first, man said faded like Lee's hairline, you absolute joker.
Chat room, more honest banter thing now, huh?
Oh, bro, my hairline's moving like Sadio Mane, bro. I can't lie. I need a haircut as well because it's making it look worse.
I needed a haircut 3 months ago. Look, I don't know what my
I need to order up mobile barber, bro. Yeah, like with the mask and all that. But yeah, Saka 8. Man looked lively, bruv. The way man sent that Kilman, don't know where he come from, futsal apparently. Man came from futsal, bruv, yeah? He sent him back to futsal, bruv, yeah? Because he was on it in that first half. Second half, he had to do a bit more defensive work. But yeah, I'll give him an 8. He ain't my man of the match, though.
Nope, because I think both of our man of the matches is Pepe, who I'm going to give him an 8, though. But he's still my man of the match.
Presence, blood. You know what I'm saying?
Still my man of the match.
You have to see my boy Rants on Friday, yeah? I'm going to open the show up like that. Presence, blood. I can't really do that off a loss, really, can I? I'll just look a dig. But Pep's 9.
Yeah.
Bruv. You nutmeg 2 man. You made him do backstroke at the Molyneux, bruv. Yeah? Man's doing backstroke, yeah? I'm like, and then your weak foot, you slapped that top bins with the keeper just watching it. Bro, I'm sorry. That's why you play this guy every week. Yeah? He's played 3 straight games. He scored 2 goals.
It's fantastic. Absolutely fantastic.
Well done to him, man.
Screaming for Pepe's goal.
You know what's mad? When Aubameyang come on, and we're getting on to him in a bit, yeah? But when Aubameyang come on, what did Aubameyang fucking do, bro?
That's what I said it. I said it.
Pep's man of the match, 2 games straight for me. Man of the match, Pepe, by the way. Yeah. 9's 2 games in a row, by the way. Yeah. 2 goals. Big boy player, bruv. Yeah, big boy player. I really like Pepe. I didn't tap out on him, bruv. And there's why. Yeah. Big up to Ben Reed in the chat. He says, Lee, you're quite embarrassing, aren't you? But I love you, Chig.
Okay.
I get it all the time. Yeah, Rans, you're a real one, but this fucking Lee Gunner, yeah, is a right prick, you know. Yeah, but thanks for watching because you come to tune into us both, bro. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, people get so caught in their feelings. It's like, bro, you don't know
my
me.
Press recently, with my press recently, I need as many people who are.
Yeah, man's loving you off, bro. Bro, this guy don't know me. There's not many people that do know me, bro. So sit back down. What you mean, yeah? But you're embarrassing, bro. I ain't embarrassing, bro. I speak from here, yeah. We speak from the heart, bro. We ain't bigging up none of this bullshit unless it comes from the heart. We ain't fake FC, bro. Bro, I could quite easily. I said this to you the other day, innit? I could quite easily have 250,000 subscribers if I bigged up the Oval posse, bigged up the Wenger posse, and bigged up the Arteta posse. That ain't me, bruv. I couldn't give a fuck. Man wins the FA Cup, I still wanted him out. Yeah? I could have quite easily switched, innit?
Yeah.
Yeah? Most of these people play a game, bruv, but when their 14-year-old audience grow up to out of their teenage years, they go, oh, I actually fucking watched that guy for 6 years. What a cunt. Yeah? Yeah, come on. But yeah.
Here's the thing. No. Here's the thing. Generally speaking, if you thought we were a cunt 4 years ago, you still think we're a cunt now. If you liked us 4 years ago,
you just tell you something, yeah. You see,
more than likely, you still like us now.
See this. This is a duck feather pillow, bro.
I hate your. You see how much I hate when he talks about these.
You see the duvet? It's a duck feather duvet, bro. I swear. It's just like
I want
it's just
someone
a
to
bed.
steal this
It's
pillow
just,
so badly.
bro, it's just a bed
It's
of
duck feather
fucking
pillows.
roughness.
That's all I need is my duck feather pillow.
Yeah, duck feather pillars, bruv. Yeah, I got fucking 4 of the fuckers, bruv. Yeah, duck feather pillar FC, bruv.
It's
Yeah, I
duck
just need
feather
my
pillars.
duck feathers, bruv. You know what I'm saying? Man's got the Gucci pillar, bruv.
I
Yeah,
hate
duck feather duvet as well, by the way.
Listen,
We got Mikey with the Gucci. She's bringing the Gucci.
Where's my pillow at? Should wear my duck feather pillow.
Yeah, come, bruv. You don't even know about that. You're probably with this memory foam bullshit, bruv. Yeah? You know what I'm saying? About memory foam, bruv. Duck feather FC, bruv. Yeah, memory foam.
No, brother, I got some aloe vera thing, brother. I got some aloe vera feather pillow. I don't know what it is, bro. Basically, I got it as a freebie. I ordered a new bed. They were messing around with it. They're like, oh, we'll send you some aloe vera feather pillows. And I was like, aloe vera feather pillows?
Yeah,
they send it over.
I've heard of them, bruv.
All right, I sent it over, and I'm like, this shit's actually quite nice. Actually quite nice.
I need to check them out. Man said, "Where's your duck?" Wah, wah, wah. Yeah. Who gives a duck? Wah, wah, wah. But yeah, let's move on to Lassa. This is a hard one to score because he only played half the game, bruv. Let's do a countdown.
All right.
3, 2, 1.
6.
Right. Yeah, you know you always agree with Lee, yeah?
You don't know. I liked his performance. It was good. And obviously we were bitching about the fact that he took him off because
I was fuming.
It killed our attack, let's face it.
Yeah.
It killed our attack.
And the thing is, both of the first 2 subs that he made, being Lacquer coming off and then taking Pepe off, that totally ruined our flow, bruv. But I was more fuming about the fact that he took off Lacquer than he did taking off Pepe. Although I thought Pepe was man of the match, I thought he was sick. I think that taking off Lacquer killed.
It would have made more sense in a way to take off Pepe.
Yeah,
in a way,
it would have made more sense to take off Saka. Because
at least then you still have a focal point of attack, even as well as those two were playing. The most important thing is you have a focal point of attack, and then build around that. Then even if you want to put on Aubameyang later and do what you want to do, but you still have that focal point of attack. When you've got 10 men,
it killed our shape. Chance of attack. This is why I'm still pissed with Pandemic Pep. It did kill our attack, and it did kill our shape. Yeah, it did. It killed our shape. And when you're taking off somebody who's 5'10", 5'9", whatever he is, but he can actually win headers, and he'll get physical with a centre back, Connor Cody or Willy Bolly, Kilman, whoever it is, Semedo, whoever he's up against, he'll get physical with them. Yeah, when you see Lacazette, Aubameyang, bruv, Aubameyang's built like me, bruv. Nearly 11, just shy of 11 stone, dripping wet, with a big forehead, a big gut tooth, like big overbite, and them ones, He don't even jump for headers, bruv. A man's bigger than him. He never wins a header. Yeah, he killed our outball. Yeah, he killed our outball, which is why I'm marking Pandemic Pep down 1 for that. But yeah, for Lacquer, 6. I actually thought he played all right, and I think he's been all right recently, if I'm honest. I don't want him to stay past the summer. Don't get it twisted. But we're doing the player ratings per game. For this game, I'm giving him a 6. And I bet he's pissed that he got took off at half time. Yeah, I bet he's fuming, bruv. Yeah, and then when he sees Leno doing that, I bet he's... Yeah. He's like, you fucking... I didn't give up my fucking second half for that, you prick.
Yeah, I agree. I'm going to make this real quick, substitute-wise. All the subs, 1.
Oh, I'm giving Runnison a 2.
You gave him a 2? What for?
Because he made a decent save, which I thought hit the post.
Which, okay.
Gabriel, I'll give a 2. But I'll tell you something now, that fucker, I like you, Gabriel. And I know you're never going to see this stream. Well, you might do. But you got to stop doing this Mustafi slipping and sliding thing, bruv. You've done it twice, bruv.
I think we're just noticing it. I feel like he's always done it, and now we're just noticing it.
As for Aubameyang, my doppelganger from another mother, bruv. Yeah. Got to be careful these days, Chig. Everything's fucking racist.
You're treading that line.
Yeah, I'm saying everything's racist these days. We got to be careful here. You know what I'm saying? Man in the chat said white Aubameyang, bruv. That's racist. You wind your neck in, bruv.
As closely as a certain Twitter channel is following us right now.
Yo, look, man in the chat said, yo, the white Aubameyang, bruv. I don't know about this white Aubameyang thing. What's my creed and colour got to do with it, bruv? I'm joking, bro. I'm joking. As for Aubameyang, yeah, 0. What the fuck did he do when he came on? How many times did he touch the ball? Can somebody please tell me in the chat how many times Aubameyang touched the ball?
What kind of manager does it take to takes off 2 of his top strikers when you are 2-1 down? Shows Tapas Pulis is inept.
He's gone back to Fabregas, you absolute wrong, and bruv. I know it's about midday where you are, off like 1 a.m., 1 p.m. or whatever, bruv. Man's jizzing rat spunk all around his fucking living room again. I love DBS. Obama, what? Obama, where the fuck are you, bruv? Yeah, I know. I wouldn't have brought him on.
He's your pen pal. Like, where are my calls?
Do you know what the father-in-law
Where are my texts? Where are my calls? Where are my texts?
Yeah, come on. Do you know what the father-in-law said to me? Yeah, he goes, and obviously he's Wolves for anyone who doesn't know, and he's sat downstairs loving life. Like he's not rubbing it in too much because we beat them last year at their ground, and they beat us at our ground nowhere near. Thank fuck. Right, but do you know what he said to me? He goes, when you're down to 10 men, yeah, and you've taken Lacquer off, he goes, that was dumb because you keep your striker on, you take your attacking mid off. He goes, but then when you want to make another sub, why the fuck are you bringing Aubameyang on, who's weak as piss, can't hold the ball up, can't dribble, and will not defensively work off the ball as much as other players that you've got on the bench? He goes, if that was me, I would have brought Martinelli on. Yeah, he goes, because he will give you work rate going back the other way, which we see the other day against Man United, by the way. Yeah. Because he was our best fucking player in defence against Man United in the first half. Yeah, he goes, but he can also get stuck in. He'll have it physically. He goes, he made them 2 stupid substitutions. He goes, that totally changed the game. He goes, but by then, yeah, by one of them, you was then 2-1 down. He goes, but he shouldn't have brought Aubameyang on, especially after a little bit of a layoff. I would have brought Martinelli on. He said, I make him right.
Well, everybody gets their own opinion, I guess. It is what it is. I'm certainly not blaming the ref. Do you agree with the first point of your sentence?
I had to swallow that drink real quick, bruv, because that was getting sprayed all over my 3.5 gram Mac, bruv. Yeah, and I don't want to get a 3.5 gram Mac in big trouble, bruv. So I've got to be careful. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, each to their own. Yeah, everyone's entitled to an opinion.
Everyone's entitled to an opinion, isn't it? Everyone, even that idiot.
Here we go. The moment they've all been waiting for.
All right.
I feel like we should do a countdown. 3, 2, 1, 8. Woo! You gave him a 3. You gave him a 3.
And let me explain.
Wow.
Let me explain. I still feel like we could have got something out of this game had he made the right substitute. We were so on top. It's not like we were playing badly and then it was compounded by the fact that we got a sending off and then we had another sending off. I don't think Arteta was unlucky. Like I feel like for me, he had an opportunity whereby we were playing well, everything was on point. He actually put out the right team, and that's where he gets his 3. But then for me, made decisions that lost the game after. Whether it was Aubameyang, putting on Aubameyang, taking off Lacazette, not taking off Emil Smith-Rowe. I think he lost the game. If there was a chance to win the game, he lost the game through subs. And that's where, for me, his 3 comes into play.
Do you know what? I'm with you to a certain degree, yeah. That first half performance was probably the best I've seen us play all season.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why he gets his 3. I thought he had the right team.
At
Balance.
half time,
It was beautiful.
I'm
We're playing well.
yo, perfect performance, 10 out of 10 at half time. Then David Luiz. And I can't really, like, I've said this all the way through the stream. I said it through the watch along. I can't blame
He's
Luiz.
won games and you've never given him an 8. So
No,
I don't understand this.
But people won't clip this shit, Chig, yeah? So I'm going to clip it. It was 49 minutes when we started. I'm going to clip it and I'm going to pull it out myself, yeah? Right? And this is the thing, yeah? I was giving him a 10 at half time because if we had gone in at 1-0 at half time, 10, they'd done fuck all. Yeah, we've dominated them. We've hit the post. We've had a goal disallowed. We've had a couple of decent efforts. Pepe scores a screamer. Yeah, Partey's winning the battle. He's pinging the balls out. Everyone's on it. Yeah, right. But then sucker punch half time. So I'm like, okay, well, that's not Arteta's fault. It's not Arteta's fault that Luiz is jogging back and my man's gone to take the shot and Luiz's knee has hit it. And you can't legislate for that. I said that in the watch along. Yeah, you can't legislate for Leno doing what he fucking did, but taking taking Lacazette off, yeah, I'm sorry, you're getting marked down for that. Taking Pepe off, you're getting marked down for that, which is why I gave him an 8. Yeah, taking Thomas Partey off was a fucking good move, by the way. Yeah, okay. Because if you kept Thomas Partey on,
I'll give you Partey
else off, and Thomas Partey then got a second yellow, and he was one tackle away, by the way. Because he'd had 2 or 3 where he got away with them on a yellow. Yeah. I'm going with that. But, bruv, the ref ain't a cheat. The ref didn't do anything he shouldn't have done. He stuck to the letter of the law. And we got done by an absolute fucking screamer. We got done by an innocuous challenge, which by the letter of the law and VAR is a red. And if it was the other way round and we didn't get given it, we'd all be fucking saying that VAR's a farce. So let's put it into perspective, yeah? We fucking hammered them until they got their penalty. The fuck up for me was taking Lacazette off. That's a downgrade of a 1. Taking Pepe off is another downgrade of a 1.
He lost the game, fam.
Taking Partey off keeps you at an 8 because he could have easily gone down to 8 men, 1 tackle away. What's he going to do?
Sorry, that's for Vavavoom.
What's he going to do? We got Cedric up. We got Cedric and Bellerin. We got Saka. Yeah, where else can we go, bruv? Gabriel come. I'm still Arteta out regardless. Man says, "Are you still Arteta out?" I'm Arteta out whether we win fucking.
For me, he lost the game.
Win the fucking Player of the Month award or Manager of the Month award, which he probably will. But at the end of the day, of the day, if we had gone in at half time, 1-0 up, we'd all be sitting there going, "Boy, best first half we've had all fucking season. 1-0 up, 10 out of 10 performance. Hit the post in the first minute. Scored a goal disallowed. We've got a sick goal. They ain't even had a fucking decent effort. Leno's hardly had to do anything. 10 out of 10. We didn't.
I think ultimately, we lost the game. We lost the game to a side that was battling relegation. Harsh, but
they're not battling relegation. Turn it in, man. They're not battling relegation.
What it is. Where are they, fam? Where are they?
I don't care where they are in the league. They're not battling relegation.
We lost to them then, didn't we? We lost
to
them.
Not battling relegation. This team beat
we lost to them.
We lost to them 2 months ago. Fucking weekend, 6 weeks ago.
Listen, they're not just because you rate them. Listen, just because you rate them.
Sheffield United, West Brom, Fulham, and Brighton.
Listen, just because you rate them, Burnley. Just because you rate them, let's not downsize the situation. We lost to a bottom half side who are.
We lost to a team that will fucking
flirting with relegation.
Hold up.
Whatever.
Let me ask you this question then, yeah? Would João Moutinho get in our midfield?
Oh, let's not do this.
Ask the question. Just yes or no.
Let's not do this because now you're turning the debate into something.
Never's getting our midfield.
You're turning the debate into something dumb, right?
No,
we were batting relegation earlier. We were batting relegation earlier. Did anyone actually think we get relegated?
At the very start of my stream, which was half hour late, yeah, I said they're in a false position and they've been very unlucky with results because they madly miss Raul Jimenez, right? Connor Cody gets in our defence, yeah, because he's better than Rob Holden, right? Willy Bolly gets in our defense again because he's better than fucking Holden. Yeah.
Oh my
Semedo
God.
gets in over Bellerin. Neves and fucking Matinho getting over any of our midfielders other than Thomas Partey, right? Neto gets in our team over fucking 3 or 4 of our players. That's a fact, bruv. That geezer's a G, bruv, yeah? Podence would get in our team, maybe as a backup man, but or the lower teams, whatever. He still gets in our team, bruv, yeah? Don't twist it up. They've got a fucking good team. They've got a good manager. They've got a good team. They have had so many unlucky results in the last... bruv, I've watched them every week.
Who is saying they're not unlucky? Who's saying they're not unlucky?
Okay.
When
was the last...
You've taken one thing I said. You've taken one thing I said.
That was my point.
No, because listen, let's not do that, right? When I make a point, when you make a point, I always let you expand on it.
We're going on.
When I make a point,
again,
very rarely let me expand on it. Let's be real here, right? All I said is that they are a team that are currently being threatened by relegation.
They're not,
regardless of whether they should be there or not. Regardless of whether it's a false reading or not. Regardless of whether they're missing Jimenez or not. The fact of the matter is, this is a team that most teams, you always say, to be a big side, you have to act like a big side. You need to go to a team like Wolves, regardless of how they're playing, regardless of the
take off their 3 points.
Hold on.
Take off their 3 points. Hold up. Take off their 3 points tonight.
Hold on. Regardless of the falseness of their position, you should be able to go there, smack them up. Like just the same way that United aren't respecting Southampton right now, they're bitch slapping them up. Even if they do have an extra man on the side. That's what you're supposed to do as a big side. Now, regardless, yes, I thought we played fantastically well in the first half. Don't get me wrong. But the fact of the matter remains is we lost. We lost.
Okay.
Many of us in a year's time, in a couple of months' time, are going to struggle to remember the story behind this, other than the fact that, oh, shit, Wolves were 14th, Arsenal were 10th, and they lost
them, by the way. Before they got 3 points tonight, yeah? Right? Before they got 3 points tonight, right, which has put them on 26, so they're 12 clear of the bottom 3, yeah? They were 9 clear of the bottom 3, bruv. 9. How are they in a relegation battle?
I said relegation. Oh my gosh! All right, fine.
Newcastle,
only 9 points,
and Burnley
now.
are sat there with less points.
Relegation threatened. Relegation battle.
Yeah,
relegation.
Okay, so
are they not in the bottom half of the table? Is the point I'm
making. So are we.
Huh?
We're in the bottom half.
Were we not 10th?
Okay, so we're mid-table.
Were we not 10th? Are we not supposed to? You were the one that said it yourself. Lee, you're the one that said it yourself on the pod. When I asked you directly, well, the season's dead anyway. And you're like, well, how do you know that unless you keep pushing?
Okay, so Southampton relegation threatened this season.
So we should be going to a Wolves, smacking them up.
Southampton relegation threatened because they're bottom half.
Huh?
A Southampton relegation threatened because they're bottom half then.
Sorry, are we not in February? Does the season not end in a couple of months?
Well, there you go. You've answered your own question.
I've got news for you. They're threatened, fam.
You've answered your own question. Wolves are never getting relegated, bro.
They're threatened, fam. As long as it is mathematically possible and it's within 10 points.
Well, it's mathematically possible that we could finish fucking top. We ain't Genu.
Sorry, say that again.
I said it's mathematically possible we can win the league. We ain't Genu.
Stop it. You know better. The thing is, you know better than to make a stupid comment like that.
Well, you know better than to say Wolves are relegation threatened.
You know better.
They're not.
You know better to make a stupid comment like that. Who honestly thought genuinely we were going to get relegated when we were 15th, right? But you have to consider these things. You have to consider these things.
Do you think Wolves have considered relegation? Because I don't think they have, bruv. Because there's 4 or 5 teams below them that are fucking shit. That
so there's only 4 or 5
and haven't got. You would
be naive as fuck if you didn't plan for a possibility.
Okay.
That 1 or 2.
Tell me 5 ballers from Burnley.
Huh?
There's 1. Tell me 5 ballers from Burnley. There's 1. Dwight McNeil. Tell me 5 ballers from Wolves. I could tell you 6, 7. And that is why
I'm not even saying they're going down. But this
No, but you said
idea
relegation
that
threatened.
because they're 15th, but they're like 9 points ahead, means that it's impossible. They're going. I don't
No, it's
subscribe.
not. I never said it was impossible. You said they're relegation threatened. I said they're not.
Friends,
Because
yes,
that
because
are
they're
worse.
15th in February. Why is that silly? Why is that
No,
silly?
I'm not saying it's silly. Do you
No,
know
but
what? We got to stop having these
that's kind of
fucking
what you
rows.
did.
We got
Though.
to stop having
That's
these
kind of
rows.
what you did.
I swear.
I don't think it's a kind of a hard moment for me to say we should have beaten Wolves, and you're like, huh,
No,
what
but
do you
you're
mean we
making
should
out
beat
that there's
Wolves?
some dead shit
We should
team
have
because
slapped
they're
them.
relegation threatened and we should be beating them.
Huh? Are they not below us?
No, regardless. Are Burnley below us? Did we beat them? They beat Man United the other day.
But like
That's
I said,
the league. Sheffield
so that's
United.
another reason to mark Arteta down.
What's your
That's
point?
another reason to mark Arteta down, isn't it? Then
No, because do you know what? Yeah, do you know what? You see, when I see Sheffield United play against Man United, I was on Dammy's stream. I said, would anyone be shocked? Because I wouldn't if Sheffield United beat United. That's the league. But you know what? You see the difference.
But then wouldn't you mark the manager down?
Hold up. Hey, hold up. Sheffield United deserved to beat Man United. We should have been fucking out of sight in the first half, yeah? Right? And they didn't pepper our goal with shot after shot after shot. It took a 35-yard fucking screamer, yeah, to beat us tonight, yeah? So on that basis, yeah, I'm marking him up because do you know what? We battered them in that first half. They couldn't get near us until a penalty, bruv. Then they come out second half. He made a dumb substitution, taking off fucking Lacazette. They then score a worldie. Other than that, was you ever worried they were going to score again? Maybe the Gabriel one where he slipped in and maybe it could have been a pen, but it weren't. Other than that, were they getting in behind us and peppering the keeper? They weren't. So compare that to Man United versus Sheffield United. Sheffield United battered Man United. Wolves didn't batter us tonight. We actually set up really well and we actually played really well. It was just that
did we get more points out of the game?
Because 2 or 3 events that cost us the game.
So did we get more points out of the game?
Manager. I would not sit here and defend this manager, yeah, because I don't fucking like him, yeah.
Did we get more points out of the game
because it weren't his fault we lost?
I don't understand. I don't understand that point. Did we get more points out of the game? All I said was I'm marking him down because we didn't beat him.
I marked him down because first half I would have given him a 10.
Okay.
I would have given him a 10. I've marked him down to
so
you know what? I marked him down to a 7, but then when he subbed off Party, yeah, I was like, yo, you go back up to an 8 because Party is on a yellow as well, and you've used your nonce here, right? And realised, fuck, we've already lost 2 red cards. He's one tackle, and he was one tackle away. You can agree with that. He was one tackle away from a second yellow. He'd already fucking had the look from the ref, yeah, with his studs up and all that on a yellow. If we had gone down to 8 men, yeah, and he hadn't subbed him and he got 8 men, then I would have marked him down, yeah? He took him off, which pushed him back up to an 8. Brother, at half-time, I would have given him a 10, yeah? Or before the penalty, I would have given him a 10. The penalty it was just one of them things, yeah? It was an accidental collision. You can't blame the manager for that happening. You can't blame the manager for fucking Martinho slapping one in from 35 yards. You can blame the manager for subbing Lacazette off, yeah, and subbing Pepe off. But you can also upgrade him again for taking off Thomas Partey, who was one tackle away from a second yellow, which would put us down to 8. Well done to him. I don't fucking like him. I don't want him as our manager. I think he's dog shit. I think he's out of his depth. I think he's took the piss since he's got here. But tonight, I'm giving him an 8.
Okay.
But we'll agree to disagree.
And I'm still going to list the reasons why. The funny thing is, I let you list your reasons. In the middle of me listing my reasons, we then go into this debate. So I'm still going to list my reasons. The reason I'm giving him a 3 is because he ultimately lost the game to a relegated threatened side. Right? I'm going to fuck. Could have got himself. I thought we played fabulously well in the first half, but for me, didn't do enough to try and salvage that game in the second half. So that is for those reasons. And I'm giving.
I get what you're saying, but we're just agreed to disagree.
That's
I get why you've given him the score. I get it.
I'm just listing my reasons, though. That's all.
No, I get it.
I can't be able to do that. I can't be able to.
For me,
just the same way you explained your 8, I have to be able to explain my
Now,
3
go on.
on the show. I lie?
Yeah. No, come on. You're my boy, bruv. Yeah. I get why you done your score. I get it. People think we agree all the time, by the way. Fuck all of you lot, yeah? We disagree every week. Yeah? We disagree in the group chats, yeah? You should see the state of our group chats, bruv. It's a mess. Yeah? It's a mess, which is why we took it to the podcast. Yeah? Afsal gets bullied, by the way, every day. Our man's still in the chat, bruv. But listen, we'll agree to disagree, bruv. I'm going to go and watch the rest of Man United. I'll be back again at about 20 past 10. Yeah?
All right.
For a post-match press conference.
All right. Please do slap a like on the video. Hit the subscribe button if you haven't already. We are going to get up out of here. I'm going to try and get out a couple of times this week to do some membership streams because fuck
same.
Yeah, so do keep a lookout for that. And until I do, I'm going to try and do one tomorrow, actually. So have a look out for that one.
I'll take her out regardless, by the way.
There you go.
Apparently the rat's hide.
You wouldn't know. You wouldn't know.
No.
You wouldn't know.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to fully clip. I'm going to fully clip that, yeah? Watch. Or what I'll do is I'll fully clip my player ratings tomorrow, yeah? With the 8, yeah? And I'll put that out and say, yo, we lost the game, but Lee gave Arteta an 8. Yeah? You clip that, did they, you fucks, yeah?
We've won the game recently, and you're giving him a 7. That's what I don't understand about that.
Yeah, because you know what? Tonight it was let's just end the stream.
All right,
we'll be here in 2 hours because we ain't going to agree. So let's just end the stream and carry on. Big up to all the chat room, man. Big up to all of you lot.
All right, guys, we're out of here. Take care. Enjoy your night. There you go.